Hey there, 2KMC here with my basketball, pencil, and paper, jotting down the upcoming neighborhood events. Start off this weekend with Big Top Challenge. Can you beat the mascots? I sure hope so, because if you do, you'll earn some sweet prizes. On Wednesday, get together with your squad and get to the rec, where Double Ref will be waiting for you all day long. More weekend fun, head to the 2K Beach Party on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. All games played on the 2K Beach will be worth double rep. I'll be out there getting buckets and catching a tan. So if you see me, come say hi. Actually, don't do that. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the neighborhood.
Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. Our sideline reporter tonight, David Over. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And the tip-off coming up. We've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave, that is scary. Thanks for that one. And above the rim play, always captivating speed. We should see a lot of that tonight.
Hey, Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Nunn against Schroeder. And Adebayo closes it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to blocking the rim.
Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. Shoot two.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll house all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close game.
Here's LeBron. Grabs the board. It's been a quick start for Miami. It's a 5-point game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good with the triple. The Lakers on offense. And Drummond kicks it over to Schroeder. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Here's Nunn. Lays it up off the glass. Nunn's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
All sorts of time. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 7 points in the game.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 of this game.
And Caldwell Pope hits the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot.
Nunn passes to Butler. Robinson with it. Pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. It's Ariza on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Schroeder. Ariza with the rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Against Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Heat leading by 9. Ariza has the open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's LeBron with the try. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Butler.
That protection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drum is being patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Here's Davis. Davis right here. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Nunn passes to Butler. And it goes out of bounds.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
How you doing today? I'm going to be putting a whole lot more better now.
franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Harold, that's good.
And this is Harold's game, a skilled interior player who plays with tenacity.
We'll pass to Devlin. Second shot opportunity. Good D that time from Harold.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Caruso. It's good. Caruso's got his second basket of the game. And Greg, it's seen in Chicago and Minnesota maybe other wore out as well. Philadelphia, they have juggled multiple stars, but man, Miami, the Heat are in the keys, and he has taken over.
And Kevin, he's showing himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East, and himself into the MVP conversation.
Edmond, and throws it down.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Edmonds a tough guy to box out there.
From 13, Caruso, no good. Heat leading by 7.
Hang it up. Throw it.
Outside, Butler has to Hero. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
From that range, Tyler is money. Well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dragic gets the bucket.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, you did foul me, man. Sit down, bro. Sit down. You fouled me.
It's his first trip to the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He's off on the second. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
The fast break happened because of the active hands of Goran Dragic. He's a thief.
Gets it off. No good that time. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Bring LeBron back up the bench. He wasn't doing that when he was on the court.
Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates, because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles, and Miami also making a switch. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. Matthews with the
We're
steal.
gonna take that. Embarrassing.
A beautiful reverse layup. Dragic. He's looking for Denton and finds him.
Man, both of y'all right there.
Goran Dragic.
Both of y'all standing right by the goal. How y'all at that
Terrific look.
point, man?
Lakers trail by 15. Matthews passes to Schroeder.
What day was it?
Here's Davis. The shot is good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got his second bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Inside, here's Hero. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They are just killing him on the interior. And Goran Dragic last season coming off the bench for the first time in his 8 years in the league really excelled in that 6-man role.
He did. He's a guy who creates his own offense.
Gotta keep his
He's
Davis
also
to
a guy who
the
can organize the reserves and keep things flowing. All about finding ways to continue to flourish. And he did it.
And the Heat all-time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You might well come off the bench after the day. We need you back on the court.
Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Hero. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Matthews. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Iguodala. Lisa comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Dragic. They double him with LeBron. It's
No third. Come on, man. You played.
Throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And he makes that one.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Heat leading by 13. Nunn passes to Robinson. Schroeder against Nunn.
Ain't get up on that goal.
He's outside.
Gotta go for a three.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Good shot.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities.
That's what I'm saying.
The best way to manage egos and conflicts.
No, that's on them.
It's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on,
Hold your
your
head
team
down.
is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats. And so
was on us?
you just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. D2 from Robinson. Miami not good on that time either.
Robinson is look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
How you missed it?
And Nunn has got the ball here for Miami.
I will foul you.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
You got Davis right there.
Davis has got 8.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Miami leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Ariza. Sweet little floater.
Assists like that have
This man needs some Gatorade.
today. Terrific.
Come on, bro.
LeBron drives in. That one doesn't drop. Well, he'd go the other way with it. number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Here's LeBron. It's on target to the high post. James has got his second game to go.
In some ways, this is the glue to LeBron's offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues.
So, we got
Association's original supplier starting in 1926. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Heat leading by 14. Nunn passes to Butler. If it counts, Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And stolen by Butler.
Come on.
Takes the 3. The basket is good. That's a 6th attempt and a good make.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Here's Davis. And the shot goes in. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
I will say this about his shooting strokes. It's clear when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Nunn kicks the buck. To the Toronto Bio.
Give me that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's James. Good. 8 points for him.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Butler against James.
Davis
Davis shoots it.
Not the right way.
Giving up on the play. Attacking the ball, blocking the shot. Take the hustle.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Nunn.
Better do
And
something.
he was able to put up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
That's different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hand.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Things were going Miami's way from the beginning. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like Jimmy Butler was just meant to play for the Miami Heat. He wants us on coach for not holding him. Yes.
Wow, a demanding coach that is in Miami. That's what they expect out of him. Had a coach for not holding him accountable. That's incredible.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. It probably has to happen quickly. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Eric Spoelstra to start in the second half. Jimmy Butler is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Robinson in at the 2. Outside Robinson lets it go with the 3. Hits makes a three-point foul. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. Anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
I'll take the road, Tim. I really don't want to freak though.
Free throw good, LeBron.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations here at the pro level.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt for the free throw line. Heat beaten by 13. Following a fast break for the Heat. Robinson misses. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trying to get over to Davis. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Drummond. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket. And Miami shooting extremely well. 62% of the night to this point.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a shockingly low return for a guy who once considered a franchise player. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And the Heat all-time hit.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Changes. Iguodala comes in for Trevor Ariza, and Hero subbed in for Robinson. They double up with Matthews. Here's Hero. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Matthews trying to get open as Kuzma. He finds that one off the back line and down it falls. Kuzma's got his first points of the night. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Puts it up for Adebayo.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Kuzma. And it's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Hero. Launches it. The rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma, right side. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
And the Heat lead by 13.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here
Lakers decide to take their first time out here. In for Miami. Dragic comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's Schroeder. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it was to be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Bucket is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Over 80 down left. Horton Tucker's shot is on.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay a little extra motivation, fuel for the fire. The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Now let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Lakers trail by 21. Here's James, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Miami calls for the foul.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. He misses the free throw. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
No good from Dragic. The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 on the field since the third quarter got underway. And Caldwell gets the basket.
As a defender, hard to keep up with KCP in transition. He has excellent get up and go.
That's the hero. Robinson against Caldwell Pope. Passes to Hero. There's the triple. James with the
Good
nice
rebound.
bucket inside. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement. He's been a major catalyst. You know he's on his way, but they still find themselves behind.
Miami leading by 17.
On foul.
And it's Ariza in the corner.
Oh, I got him.
alone. And
No,
a
that
little
was
off
open,
that
man.
time, but it drops. Ariza's got 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
6-second difference between shot and game ball. Offensive rebound, Kuzma. And there's
Good
2
rebound.
points. Looking at the glass, came off that time. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Adebayo with the ball. 8 points for him.
You got Davis up on you. What you gonna do? Better throw it. Ah, man. Don't mess up on that.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. Just couldn't finish.
And so it's Miami. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the wings. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond.
Let's make some sense out of this score right
So in at the point. LeBron with it. Now
Get off
guarded
me.
by Dragic. That one falls. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lane, but his speed and power still went out.
And here's James, he'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. And he cuts him away up on the other side. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Knocked away.
This man
Stolen by
all
Butler. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
We're gonna see if we can make it do what it can do.
No good on that. You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with this play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
Kendrick Nunn, he's jacked in for Miami.
Just a fantastic job running the floor by Jimmy Buckets.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way up.
We talk about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Miami leading by 19. None passes to Butler. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 9 points now, just the second half.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Watch the count.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
To the inside. Reza and Reza
man
with the stop.
wide open.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Man, get the ball back to James.
James up top. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
A floater, and there's the play by Ariza inside.
Your ass right there.
Ariza's got 4 points this quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
James Robinson picks him up, and the basket is good.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Miami leading by 20. It's Ariza on the wing. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Schroeder against none.
Give me that ball. You want that ball?
Ariza outside.
You want that ball?
Deep 2 from Robinson. And it falls over the rim and in. 7 points for Robinson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing
Davis right there.
Davis with the bucket.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shot so far. Nunn kicks the bucket. And they double up. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
So sorry.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. James with the bucket.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
Outside Robinson.
Got LeBron up on you.
Butler against James.
Don't mess up on your man.
With the block.
Get back to LeBron.
It's Davis on the wing.
You got Davis right there.
Solid play on that block, and that one's good.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots were down or left 3 after 3, they just seemed to pay off for them.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Here comes with the double team. Butler from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 19. He kicks to Caldwell Pope.
Get it, baby.
Davis
We got this.
Robinson.
He ain't missed shit. First time it's not
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside Robinson. Takes a 3. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by Robinson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Nunn.
Don't mess up out of there. I will take
free throws coming up.
Mess up out of there, man. better make the best out of it. I'll tell you that much. Whatever, man.
And that free throw good from none. And so he makes both from the line.
Both from them. We lost this game.
Here are the Lakers.
That's all right. Hey, get on me, man.
Caruso kicks to Matthews.
What James said?
Caruso, the pass to Dudley. Can't connect from short range.
Dude, why you just... Foul you on first.
Stolen by Dudley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
All the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good.
Just 2K put aside for a couple of moves.
And he can't hit the second.
You might want to hold on to it. It's over.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.